Okay, there we go. So see how this how to solve this puzzle. Take a look. So all right. Have this check. The king cannot move over here, therefore this is forced. Then we have this, and that's like what's called Greco mate, I believe. Queen can interpose, but it's useless. Now this one, we have this check over here. There are no interpositions because this knight moved over here, therefore this bishop cannot even interpose there. Well, and since the knight moved over here, we can actually do this, otherwise it would just take over there naturally. So we go here, we check. Now the king has to move over here and get mated like this. Okay, the puzzle ends right there. Oh, hello, Test. How are you doing? Number of puzzle isn't in view. Oh, wow. Strange. What the heck happened? Thank you for letting me know that Liam PB, you're right. What the heck happened with this? Let me see. It's weird. It's strange. Let me see. Okay, there it is. And there it is. Okay, yeah. So thank you for letting me know that. I suppose we'll have the same problem with a scene for leeches. Let's see if it's I will guess solve it the same way, I suppose. If this solved it. I hope it did. Scenario looks different for me. Yeah, it looks a little bit different, doesn't it? With like a different camera, different setup in general. So yeah, it should look a little bit different. Do you think this is better or this is worse? Test. Okay, so this puzzle, let's see. What do you have here? Like, first of all, we can go over here, takes, and then forks. I think that's just what it is. I don't think there's much more to it. Fork, and we grab rook. Okay, here. Is there any benefit to making the king? Let's see. If we push over here, check. King has to go there. And after this, then obviously bishop takes is forced. And after that, we can go here, and that's just mate. All right. This one, let's see. We go over here, hit the queen. Trying to prepare something like this. Where does the king go? Queen go? Basically, it has to go over here. And we can go over there, and I think we are just winning. I mean, they're going to have to give up the queen, I suppose, in order to stop the checkmate. So here and here is my guess. Let's see what you guys are saying. Rook takes rook, knight d6. That was the previous one. Yeah, good to see you too, Liam. I think it's a lot better. Oh, great, the test. That's good to hear. h7, rook takes rook, queen g8. Yeah, good one. Rook h3. All right. Okay, checks over there. We block with bishop, I assume. Because, I mean, there's this bishop staring, so we block with the bishop, right? Block with the bishop, which is protected by the rook and king. And then we keep all the threats. Yeah, bishop f1. Okay, takes with rook, of course. Okay, great solving, Liam. By the way, how have you been, Tess? It's been a few days. Okay, queen under attack. Do we have? Is there any purpose to sacking the queen for the rook over there? We can move away with a fork of our own, sort of. Oh, but it doesn't. Yeah, it kind of works. We hit this rook over here. Ah, no, but the rook can just go there. Like, because the rook is the sole defender of this, but the thing is, if I go over here, then there's still that. I mean, after that, I could try to put more pressure on the knight, I guess. But, oh no. I'm going to just check what you guys are saying because I'm not finding it right away. Queen a4, everyone agree? Queen a4. Yeah, but after queen a... No, wait. Queen a4, you said, right? Oh, yeah, that's queen a4. So queen a4. But what happens after this? After this, we just... No, we can't just put more pressure. Wait. Yeah, I mean, like, I looked at this because of this. Even before I read the chat. I hadn't read the chat when I said that. But I don't know, like, how to continue if they do this. But I do believe if you tell me it's queen a4, just don't know how I would continue if I got if they just move the rook to that square, because everything else is covered, which is why I looked at the move at first. But then I realized there was one square that wasn't yet covered. Thread then g5. Ah, yeah, it's true. We still had g5. We still had g5. I forgot about that, which I did look at first. And when I looked at g5, I noticed that had a queen hanging. But then I didn't combine both things. So yeah, this and now g5. All right. Yeah, makes all the sense. Now we just take this this knight. All right. So yeah, great solving there, Liam. We have here. So if knight takes knight, pawn or knight takes knight, because I mean, if a rook takes knight, then we take with this other knight. I mean, we grab two knights. So they will grab back the knight. Then what? They grab with the pawn. Then we have rook d1 check. And they have to take with the rook, and then we get a promotion. And if they grab the queen, they're getting mated. So that will work. If they grab with a knight instead, what do we have? Knight takes knight, knight takes knight. Oh, I'm not seeing it either. Wait, or is it maybe kicking this other knight first? No, if we try to kick the other knight, then they take one of our knights. For no purpose. So yeah, I'm going to check the chat. I'm just going to check it. Yeah, I haven't been playing much chess for a while, but now I am begging to play more games and study it. That's great, Test. Yeah, you do get back in the game if you're feeling like it. Rook DB8. DB8. Okay, yeah, pretty obvious move now that I think about it. I didn't even look at it, even though we had the pawn like sort of about to promote, so that makes sense. Second game I played today, I managed to make a brilliant. Do you play over the board or online test? I play online chess. Knight c5. Wait. So, which one do you think, Liam? Knight c5 or Rook db8? Like Knight c5, the thing I saw is that they can't take with a pawn, but the thing is, if they take with a knight, I didn't find anything. So maybe the Rook db8 that you were saying is more to the point, perhaps. Like, to be honest, I didn't even look at it until you mentioned it, and now it makes all the sense in the world to me. So I think probably this one. Man, probably you're right on that one. Takes back with knight, then rook db8. If takes with pawn, rook d1. Yeah, rook d1 I saw, but why not? Why this and then this instead of this right away? What's the problem if you do this right away? If you do this right away, they can still grab here maybe, and after you go here, go there. Probably they can do that, right? Knight can go to e2 if rook db8 straight away. Knight can go to e2. What? To here, to d2. Okay, to stop that. All right, makes sense. Let's go for it. Okay, well, they did it this way, so. All right, good solving there, Liam. Okay, if we take here sacking the queen, they obviously have to take back. Then if we go like, no, anywhere with this knight, it's a discovery. Well, not anywhere. We're going to have to go here because otherwise when it goes there, there's nothing. So we go over here, then there's a discovery. King has to go back here and then get mated over there. So yeah, I'm going to do that because that makes all the sense in the world. And I really do not see anything they can do for it. So let's go there. Oh, it wasn't that. Sorry about that. I really thought they had it. Yeah. I don't know why I rushed with it. Why does this not work? It really does look like it works to me. Oh, okay, they put the queen there. Oh, small detail. They put the queen over here and they are still fine after it. Wait, they are really fine after that? Jesus. Crazy. Because, I mean, we even get this first. That's sort of ridiculous. Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of everything, we still have, we're still down material. Yeah, we're down a queen to begin with. I mean, because we just sacked the queen. So that's a problem. Ugh. So wait, then it's here maybe? Discovery here, then goes there. Oh, then we... No. What the heck was it? Oh yeah, it was here. Yeah, now you can take like this. But if they go here, if they go here, then you have with this rook over here. That's what I missed. Well, apart from the queen here, that's what I missed. Like, I only saw this interposition. I didn't look at this interposition, which was ridiculous. But apart from that, I didn't see that in this other line, you had this over here when they go there. Yeah. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, there. Yeah, so now you just take like this. And oh, wait, you don't take like this. You take with a rook. Oh, you take with this one. Yeah, of course, because this one is pinned. If the queen is pinned, you take like this, and then you take like this, and it's made. Oh, Jesus. Okay, really bad. Okay. Let's see. If we take over here, we have the support of this. So takes back, takes over here, go over here, because I mean, if it goes over there, then we start having discoveries. So it goes over here. And then what? And nothing. Could also start with a bishop potentially. I don't know. Oh, could also start like this. No, like this doesn't make any sense. Just take with even the king. Okay, I'm going to check what you guys are saying, and my God, the last one. I mean, I just blundered it right away. You get the chessboard online. You mean this chessboard? No, this chessboard actually. Well, no, I didn't buy it online. I bought it at like a flea market here or something. Like, yeah, there's a guy that just makes chessboards and sells them. So yeah, pretty cool board. He had a bunch more too. Huh? What? Yeah, I am. Bishop f2. Right. Bishop f2. Yeah. Let's go for it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it goes over there. So now the question is, well, there's not much of a question, is there? Yeah, there is a question. There's a question of like everything. What do we take here? There's like a bunch of things to take. We take bishop, then if they take with rook, well, they can still take with rook over here, which would make us trade. So probably not that. Like you say, rook f2, bishop king e1, there is nothing. Rook takes rook. Rook takes rook. Okay. Now rook takes. No, wait, not rook takes bishop because they take the bishop. So bishop takes bishop is the only way we're going to be up material. So bishop takes bishop, I assume. Bishop takes. Okay, I assume bishop takes bishop is what you mean. I'm just going to play it. Yeah. All right. So yeah, get solving there. I can't solve for the life of me today. Nor yesterday, nor the day before yesterday, probably. No, the day before yesterday, I didn't do anything. So the day before yesterday, I can't say I couldn't solve. I just didn't do anything. I mean, just related. Okay, let's see. See if I can get my spirits up. Okay, well, first move that comes to mind is hitting this queen. But just because it hits the queen and supports the pawn, and blocks the queen, and like it's basically the only thing that looks like we're making some progress by attacking something. I mean, because otherwise any move with the knight trying to defend it, I mean, I don't see anything that really threatens. Well, yeah, there is that, but that's just bananas because it can be taken like 1,000 times. So I assume just this first will be probably the first move. The queen cannot go here or here because there's that. And oh wait, no, we're threatening with mate. Never mind. Didn't even see that. I saw the knight here. I didn't see this. Sad. Oh yeah. So yeah, this move would be wonderful, really. Okay, so if it's about just defending from, is it just about defending from mate? Like, and we could go over here, block that. So they would probably trade the bishop for the knight, a bit because we're blocking that, and we're also threatening them if we do that. Well, sort of threatening them. It's not really threatening. Well, yeah, it is threatening them because this also covers that. So if we went over here, if they don't trade, then they have to do something about the threat of this and this. There must be 1,000 ways of dealing with it, though. They take with the bishop, then we take over here, check. And they have to move the king at that point. And they have to move the king exactly where? They move the king over here. Then we have this, and we pick up this one. If they move the king over here, we have this, and we pick up this one. If they move the king over here, we have this. Goes here. Yeah, no idea. I don't know. I suppose it's this move probably, but I don't see the continuation after bishop takes this and this. And I'm not even looking at the continuations where they don't take with the bishop and they just try to guard against that. Like something like this or something, I don't know. Let's see. Hola Agustín, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido de regreso. Is threatening mate on b2? Yeah, I noticed that. It took me a little bit, but I did see it eventually. Be right back. Start with 95. All right. Grow a garden. Roblox. No. Good job. 95 says Gary Stevens. So yeah. Welcome, Grow a Garden. Thank you for subscribing. Hello, Gary Stevens. I do believe that I saw you here before, but anyway, thanks for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, and if you're not, thank you for tuning in again. Zekroom01, thank you for subscribing and tuning in. 95, bishop b5, queen e5. Okay, I will start with 95 because everyone says 95, so I'll start with that. Will you play rated games in this stream? Not really. I haven't been playing games for a while, but if you want to see me play test, maybe I can play a few. Move king f7, lose bishop, and king d8. c5, rook c1 idea. Okay. Let me play that 95 that everyone is saying. Okay, now they went over there. Okay, they castled. So, well, first of all, we have a. Well, no, we don't have a fork. We're still getting mated if we move that knight. So okay, well now. Oh no, well, what now, guys? Like, I mean, you said you were the ones who said 95. So, I mean, I did consider 95, and I said that was probably the move. But my idea was, again, I didn't take a look at all the ways in which they could deal with the aforementioned threats. So now I'm kind of at a loss. Like, they didn't take over there, so Now I can't move the knight. I don't know what else to do, honestly. Let me see the lines that you guys shared. Maybe you covered this one. 95. I can't event now. I mean that line is not this one. That's what I mean by no. I didn't mean it's wrong. Shall we go with your idea starting chess c5? I don't think I had any idea, but let me see what you said. Oh, you meant c5. c5 hitting the hidden queen. All right, and now the queen has to go where exactly? Oh yeah, now the queen can't stay here, right? Like, I mean, if the queen tries to stay here like there, then maybe you can go here. So that eventually the queen has to go away, and when it goes away, then you may have this fork potentially. So is that the idea? Oh, I think c5, c5, c5. Okay. You just ponder a fork? Not really, because there's. I mean, not immediately, because there's still this if we go for the fork right away. So c5. All right, c5. Oh, it's just there. Okay. So let me see if I was correct on the rest of the interpretation of the c5 move by Liam. Let me see. So here, then this, then c5. Well, I have to go to the analysis board, otherwise I can't see anything. So c5, and now the queen will go somewhere like where it keeps the being alive. Like if the queen goes over here, then you go here, right? a3, yeah. Now queen a5. Now you can fork, right? Oh, it actually recommends knight d7. What if I do this? Does this not work? Oh, it also wins, but it is inaccurate. Knight d7 was best. What? Like takes here, c6. It's already recommended rook d6 here. Wow. All right. Like, if takes, then you go over here. No, if takes, you take here. Never mind. After you do this, you're already offering a trade. Well, and if takes over here, then you take over here, and then you go here. Okay. Never mind. So yeah, that's why knight d7 works. So they can't take like that. And if they take with a king, that's even worse, because then you're. So yeah, that's just a free bishop. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, the idea of going over here and forking the rooks, which is my mediocre interpretation of the move c5, was actually also winning. So, but I mean, obviously, this grabbing of the bishop, where you're going to get the queen once the queen is over here, was much better. Of course, they don't have to go there, but I thought, like, I mean, if they don't go there and they go here, yeah, you just have the fork, because I mean, they just this bishop and the queen are no longer teaming up over there after you move the knight. So yeah, but oh, wow. Anyway, let's go. Wait, where are the puzzles here? Yeah. So let's go next puzzle. Let me see who's in the chat. Teta Radical. Yeah, thank you for tuning in again, my friend. You always see good games. I like when you play games against people rated as much as you. Oh, thank you, Tess. Yeah, one day, one of these days, I can play a few for you if you want. Maybe a queen trap with rook or something. Oh, you meant in the analysis of the other one. Yeah, you were right. That there was a. I mean, the idea of grabbing that bishop and it being free hinges on the fact that the queen would be hanging if they decide to go with the obvious move of just dealing with a pawn by capturing. I mean, they'll blunder a queen straight up, so they have to just let the bishop go. So you were right about your intuition of the queen trap. So let's see what here. It's white to move, and What happens if we take that knight? If we take that knight, what are they doing to us? Because I mean, it does look like we take a knight. I mean, I don't know what's coming to us. I'm not seeing it. Like, I mean, yes, there's a check over here, but then what? Like, I mean, if they sack the bishop, like, I don't see anything with them sacking the bishop, honestly. So just take the knight, and then we have 3 pieces versus their... I mean, 3 minor pieces versus our 2. Could be, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's only puzzle 44, even though I already blundered 1 puzzle all on my own. But I mean, could be just bishop takes knight. I mean, what's wrong with bishop takes knight? If there is anything wrong. I assume bishop takes knight has to be wrong, but I don't know. Like, I mean, it doesn't look wrong. The daunting limits. Hello, starting chess. How long have you been starting chess for? I have been starting chess all my life. I've been starting chess since I started chess. Like 3 years ago I started, and I keep starting. Like keep blundering, keep on the road to getting better. By the way, thank you for subscribing. Free knight on h5, yeah, right? Like, I mean, it's just a free knight, right? So I'll just grab the knight, I suppose. Like, I mean, just that. I'm going to go with it because nobody else is saying anything, so let's go for it. Boom, boom. Okay, it goes there. All right, like, yeah, that hits a bishop, but so what? Okay, we have to move the bishop somewhere, and apparently only 1 move is good, which does surprise me. I would think that pretty much any bishop retreat would be fine. Like, that's hilarious that there's only 1 move. So I suppose if there's only 1, yeah, it can't be this one, because if this one, then we get pinned immediately, and then if we try to defend like this or something, then we're just attacked by a pawn and we lose a bishop. So it can't be that one. It also can't be this one because that's a free bishop for them. If we go like over here, that could be. And it also could be this one over here. Like, if we go over here, we keep the option of bringing the bishop over here, rerouting it so that it blocks this diagonal. But that's me thinking in terms of like strategy and plans, so to say, instead of just calculating. Like, I don't know what they can do if we do this, for instance. What's wrong about this move exactly? Like, I mean, they do have this, which means that the bishop over here will not participate in the defense of this diagonal, so this diagonal belongs to black completely at that point if we go over here. I don't know what they can do about it, though. Like, well, they can start with a check over here, which is probably where they're heading. They start with a check over there, then let's say we go over here. Ah, wait, or they start with a sack. If we go over here now, if they try to sack, man, if we try something like, I mean, we could try something like this and just leave it as is, but I mean, like, looks, our king is getting super naked. I don't know if that's good. But if we do take this, no, there's no this because the bishop will still cover that. What am I thinking? Like, just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know why one of these moves will be right or wrong. I would think that probably we need the bishop over here, but I don't know. That's just trying to make an educated, not so educated guess on why one move would be better than the other. But I mean, the calculation I haven't made it really, so could be anything. The only thing I know for sure is that it's not this move, and we can't leave the bishop here, and we can't move the bishop here, here, or here. And we can't move the bishop here, definitely. So it's going to be here or here. And it doesn't look like we have another move that's not moving the bishop either. So So yeah, let me check the chat, by the way. I've been yapping, but I haven't been looking. Would you ever try to go for title in the future? Well, I mean, it would be great if the opportunity ever came to me, but for now, I'm not even dreaming of it, because for now, like right now, if I could get first of all, I would like to get the chance to participate in FIDE tournaments, like rated classical tournaments. That would be great. I haven't participated on any classical tournament, and especially classical FIDE tournaments. I mean, I don't even know if they do those here, but if I could in the future, that would be nice. Then, apart from participating in them, I would like to, like, if I were to aim for some rating, I don't know, I would first try to get to like sort of a decent amateur level, and then go from there. But yeah, first, like, I mean, right now, I don't even dream of a title, because I mean, there's just yeah, that's just like trying to fly before you can walk, basically. But I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea of getting of competing and getting better in chess. I do want to improve, and I would like to compete in serious events, not just online. I mean, we don't need to overcomplicate here. Just take the knight. He has no threat. Oh, okay, yeah. Bishop d1. Yeah, bishop d1. Just bring it to safety. Okay, bishop d1. Oh, wait. Well, you guys said something else afterwards. Rook g5 is serious threat. If bishop b2, your king can't breathe, so bishop d1 is best. Bishop sacrifice on f6. I'm 200 elo, but it's alright. It's alright. The daunting limits. He will definitely do rook g5, and we can put our king to safety without any problems. We don't want to draw. Okay. So bishop to d1. There we go. Okay, now we go over here, I assume. Like, I mean, it's I don't think there's anything else. Like, only other move that we can play is bishop blocks, or am I missing something? Like, I mean, bishop blocks just lose a bishop, so yeah, I mean, has to be this. Just trying to make sure that we didn't have any other legal moves, because otherwise that would have been hilarious if I had missed it. So yeah, great solving there, Liam and Tete and Gary Stevens. So okay, that looks like a free bishop, but it's also free because they have push. I mean, first they're going to bring the rook over here, and then they're going to try to push. Supposedly, I mean, I suppose. In that case, we could potentially just stop that, right? Like, I mean, we go here. They try to go here for pushing. Then we go all the way here. And then if the pawn pushes, then we go there. And yeah, I mean, oh no, then we bring the bishop or something. Oh no, like, I mean, this looks like just a free bishop to me. I don't see the problem with taking this bishop. Like, I don't think this pawn will be an issue, really, when it only has the rook to support it. Take that bishop, we can stop in time. Say hello to Brazil. Oh, hello, Miguel Marquez. I think obrigado is thank you, right? So obrigado for joining the stream, my friend. Okay, so yeah, let's take the bishop. They can't do anything. Okay, there. Now we go rook d1, right? Rook d1, c1. I mean, it's the only way I can see that we can really stop that pawn. Otherwise, I mean, the pawn wasn't dangerous, but it can be dangerous if we don't do that. So I assume we do that. Rook d1, rook c1. Finalmente, yeah, finally you have more people from your home country, test, huh? Oh, the radical is also from Brazil? I can't believe it. I really thought you were like French or something. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. We have a lot of Brazilian presence here. So you guys can speak in Portuguese to one another. Rook D1, Rook C1. Okay, there we go. Let's go for it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Rook C1. There we go. So yeah, great job, guys. Great job today. Okay, so black, 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 black. That would be mate in one if it weren't for this queen. Um, 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 um. Can we do something with a rook? Ah, yeah, you're waiting. Yeah, because I recognized the music. I was like, which movie was Jordan 5 was this one? So okay, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Like, I mean, my guess is that we have to do something with this rook so we have some threats because I mean, we almost have a threat, but we have this queen over here, so no threat as of yet. So let's see. He takes queen. Queen f4. Yeah, queen f4 would result in pawn takes queen. So that wouldn't be very useful, but maybe you meant queen f5? Did you mean queen f5? Queen f5 would have a threat indeed. But I mean, they probably bring the rook back if you go like here, I think. Like if you go over here, then they bring the rook all the way back, I suppose. And then I don't think how we would continue from there. If that's the move that you suggested, I suppose that you were meaning this one because otherwise, like Liam said here, then pawn takes. Hey, starting chess, are you Lithuanian? I don't know how to even pronounce that. No, I'm not from that country. I'm Uruguayan, actually. Why do I look like someone from that nationality? I mean, for that nationality, I have no idea actually about the country. I mean, I don't even know how to pronounce it in English, but I know like how to write it. But then I don't even know how to pronounce it. So yeah, no, not very familiar with what the people there look like or anything. Then we capture with another queen. Wait, what? Well, we just sacrifice our bishop. Sacrifice bishop. That seems. You're what? I didn't understand what you said. Oh, sorry. I'm Uruguayan. Uruguayan from Uruguay. Yeah, that's cool. No, I'm Scottish. Oh, okay. You're Scottish. That's cool actually. I mean, I said it because I said it like that because I was still like thinking a little bit about the about the puzzle in the background. But yeah, that's great. I mean, you must be the first one from Scotland here. I think. I don't believe we have another viewer, at least not one that has talked in the chat. That's from there. So that's really cool. And you also know the Uruguayan flag. That's interesting. A lot of people have no idea where this country is located. We have a couple of Brazilians here, so Brazilians definitely know about Uruguay because we are right there. We're neighbors. But the solid move is Queen f5. Uh, but what are we doing if we do Queen f5? Wait, did Liam already come up with a move here? Um, Wait, so you're really suggesting that we take here? I thought you were joking because you said that seems like fun. If we take over here, then what happens after like queen takes? Like if queen takes, what do we do? If queen takes, is there something with this? Check over here. The queen cannot go back to block because, well, that would be a free queen. So the king has to move there. Then we can go like over here. And then if the queen blocks, then we pin it like this. Okay, so taking with a bishop, that sounds nice. Okay, taking with a bishop, that sounds nice. So, I mean, if they take with a queen, they are cooked. That much I can see. I don't know what happens if they don't take with a queen. Like, I mean, well, first of all, they cannot move the king. So the discovery is coming if they don't take that bishop immediately. So yeah, I mean, bishop takes pawn sounds really nice. Sounds really good, to be honest. I thought you were joking at first, so I didn't even consider it. But yeah, yeah, okay. I trust you, Liam, as per usual. What if he takes with a king? That would be highly illegal if he wanted to take with a king. So yeah, great job, Liam, as per usual. Okay, so if we go over here, then they only have this move. Then we go over here, check, and then we are out of moves. Like goes over there. Oh no, we're not out of moves. We have this. We have this check, goes over here, and it's looking like already is looking very nice at that point. At that point, it's already looking very nice. Maybe like something with the pawns over here. I don't know. Like maybe check over here. Then the king would have to go either here or here. Feeling so lazy with the calculation. Okay, let's go again. Here, 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 here. I mean, can interpose the bishop, but then we just take that. So here and then what? Is F3 even more powerful? Play F3. Goes over there. Can go back here. Oh yeah, and then F3 covers this. So you go back here. Then king would have to go here or here. Oh no, I probably made like some mistake in that line already. But I mean, like the beginning, this and this and this looks pretty solid to me, and this. Like that doesn't look like a bad beginning at all. There has to be something after that, but I mean, like the calculation, I'm feeling too lazy to continue after that, so I'm going to just check what you guys are saying. Rook e7, queen h3, queen h5. Rook e7, queen. Oh, queen h3. Oh, holy. Yeah, I was looking at queen f8 all the time. Talk about tunnel vision. So yeah, here and there's just nothing. They can only interpose the bishop. Okay, yeah, that definitely is sad. So there we go. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just looking slightly a little bit just in case. Okay, and now here mate, right? So yeah, great job, Liam, and yeah. I apologize for taking so long looking at nonsense because I took like 1,000 years looking at whatever there. It was too pro for me, says Test. Yeah, well, it wasn't pro, it just looked pro for a little bit when I was calculating nonsense. Rook 7, King H3, Queen H6, Bishop H5, only move, Queen H5, found it. yeah, but Liam had already posted, but still good stuff, Tete. Good stuff. Liam, how many lines of code do you... Hello, Kirk. Well, welcome to the channel. Yeah, Liam is a puzzle solving machine. He's always ready to do crazy calculations. Jaya Raju, hello Jaya. Nice to see you back here, buddy. Did you recover from staying up overnight the other day? Liam, what is your elo? That was a great move. Yeah, Liam is really high rated. Test 1, 2, 3. Liam is the alt account of Magnus. Then we have Rook H8. Rook takes D8. Rook H8. I mean, Rook H8 sounds like the move to begin with, to be honest. Then there is a bishop here that we hang, so probably we shouldn't like just grab that straight away. We should do something else. So, but I do believe that this is the first move for sure. So let's say they go over here, for instance, then we land with this other rook. Then they move wherever, I don't know, somewhere. Then what? Or. Check over here, goes here. Yeah, we definitely need to save this bishop somehow. So check over here, goes over here, goes over here. I mean, it doesn't have to go over there. It can go the other way too. But this looks a little bit more to the point. Then we'd have to go here. Ah, wait, there's no point in actually them taking here. I mean, it's not a problem because we go here, and then we fork knight and bishop. So yeah, actually going here and just picking up the rook might actually work. Like, if this, then just this. So yeah, I think you're right. I think it's this and picking up the rook right away. Hello, Martin Maryanov. Nice to see you back here, buddy. We lose the bishop, but we get the rook. Yeah, we don't lose the bishop. We don't lose the bishop because, I mean, we lose the bishop, but we get not only the rook, but we also should get one of those, right? Like knight or dark squared bishop. Rook h8, rook 1 h7, rook takes rook, king e2. Yeah. Yeah, makes... Oh, wait, what? Rook h8, rook 1 h7, and then rook takes rook. Why do we have to move the other rook? Okay, but I'll start with rook first. So rook here I'll start with. So why is it important to move this one over here, not just take over there? What happens if we simply take over there? Like maybe something like this takes, we go over here, this hitting the rook or something. No, I don't think that's what you were looking at. Probably something different. But yeah, I'm missing the point of why we have to go here. He plays bishop g2. Yeah, but at what point does he play bishop g2? Like right away, bishop g2. Oh, bishop g2. We can't move over here because there's a skewer. Well, there's no point not to play here, right? So I mean, might as well play it. But I'm still missing kind of like what can they do? I mean, with the bishop g2 at some point. Like, I mean, it sounds to me like we just move the rook and we're fine, but probably we're not. I mean, obviously it has to be one of the two moves, either take. But I mean, probably the one that that Liam said. But I have no idea what the point is. This is about rook h1 h7 is stronger. Can't king e2? Wait, what? You mean if we take right away, we cannot king e2? Like, I mean, if bishop takes here, we just take it. Like, I mean, then we have two rooks against bishop and bishop. So, okay, I'll start with the one you said, rook 1 h7. All right, it was that indeed. So now we take the rook, and then we can play here after they take there, right? Afterwards, I'll run the analysis so we can all learn what's happening. So now rook takes rook, right? Rook takes rook. Okay. And now king e2. Oh, what? Is that okay? Well, king e2. Defending that one, I suppose. King e2, right? King e2. Okay. All right, end of the puzzle. Let me check with the analysis, and then I'll go grab something to eat while I'll leave you guys doing the next one. Let me see. What was wrong about just taking here? Knight d3, king e2, bishop g5, bishop g5, hitting this rook. Okay, and now if let's say you go over here, king e6, of course. Yeah, let's say we go like, yeah, we don't have a check, so we never grab this knight. That's the problem. They have this intermezzo. I was looking at this one, but this one wasn't scary. But this is an intermezzo I didn't look at. Like, yeah, this bishop is just this rook is just hanging there. They get this, and so the fork that I was mentioning doesn't work. So yeah, that's why. That is why. So in the with the text move, then after this, and this, then if they try this, you just go over here, and if well, first of all, the king was over here already, because I mean after this you can't go over here because there's bishop. So well, you can go over here and keep the diagonal open there. After that, this, and this. Then rook e8, and this is all covered by this one. So the king cannot come close and hit that one. So you just retreat with check, then the king moves somewhere, and then you grab the knight. So that was the difference. In this case, you can actually perform this fork because there's no intermezzo bishop g5. I just missed bishop g5 completely, which is why I thought that there was no need to play this move. But of course, no need on chess.com puzzles is something that you should never think about, because there is always need to play something. Like, I mean, it's either like this move is refuted or this move is the move, and same with the other one. So just from that, I should have guessed. Well, which is pretty much why I guessed that probably Liam was right on the check. I mean, apart from the fact that Liam tends to be right, but I mean, like, this move didn't seem to be, I mean, I didn't seem to be refuted, but I didn't see like what was wrong with just going here. But yeah, obviously if there was something between this move or this move, I mean, this move was much more likely to backfire, and it does. So anyway, let's go back to the next let's go back to the puzzles. So you guys feel free to check this 49th puzzle while I go grab something to eat. I'll be right back. Can't play king e6 because of bishop f5 too. Mm-hmm. All right, I'll go grab something. Okay, so queen h3. Let me see. Let's see if that is smelling right. Queen h3 looks already pretty strong. So king obviously will go here. Otherwise, we are at the very least grabbing this rook by means of. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, we're promoting here and at the very least getting a rook. So king will have to go there. And then after that, what you guys said was knight h5, threatening mate. All right, I'll start with queen h3. I'll believe you guys. Okay, now knight h5 then is what you guys are saying, right? All right, here we go. Okay, and goes over there, so we just take over here and grab the queen, I assume. Maybe why not? like a knight for a queen, pretty good trade. So let's go with it. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I know we win this queen, but I was waiting for you guys because I don't want to like plunder your stuff. But and I felt a little bit lazy doing the calculation of all the pieces that remained to see if if actually a knight for a queen was a good trade. It seemed like good, but that was just on like on a first impression basis. So yeah, great job there, Tide and Liam. Okay, if we go like over here and they take here, do we have something? Probably not. Like we have this, interposes queen, potentially. Oh, if interposes queen, we just take. So that would be good enough for us to get something. So takes over here. We go here. Doesn't interpose queen, just goes here. And then we have this. Where interpose queen has to. And just gets absolutely obliterated after something like this or this and like this and yeah, it's over at that point for them. So I think this works. King cannot approach the rook, cannot like avoid grabbing this by approaching the rook because, well, first of all, there's a queen over here, and yeah, that's just that's just why. I mean, I was going to say that even this was protected, but I mean, like, what? That was already protected here. Just getting tired. So yeah, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I haven't even looked at anything else, but I still think that that's the one because I mean, the line looks super promising. Easy 7, we didn't need that knight anyway. We need to go for a draw because he's up a piece. No, we're not going for a draw. I mean, like we're winning there. Yeah, queen c7, let's go for it. Okay, now here, right? We go over here. If interposes queen, then we grab queen, grab bishop, which is probably what will happen. And if doesn't interpose queen and decides to go for this, then after this we'll have to interpose queen now. so and the queen goes for nothing. So I mean, after this has to interpose the queen, and then this is just right for us. Yes, rook e6. There we go. Boom. Okay, now we take queen, we take bishop, right? I mean, yeah, I'm going to do that because I mean, there's nothing else really. Okay. So yeah, great job, guys. Great job, Liam. And here we have double check, potentially. I don't know if double check does anything, but I mean, it's a double check, so even more force than en passant. We go, like, I mean, we have two double checks. We also have this double check. Let's see, this double check will go over here or here, obviously. I mean, only two moves. Goes over there, then, I don't know, like, I mean, we at the very least have a rook there to potentially grab. If we go over here instead, then we'll have to go here or here again. If, oh wait, if it goes over there, then there's this, which also comes with check. Nice. After the king goes like over here, I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying. 93, yep, 93. I like queen e1 idea. 93, king e2, queen e1, knight, king takes knight, bishop f4, e4, bishop takes e mate. All right, 93. Boom. Okay, goes over there. Now, how was the line? Let's see. Queen e1, queen e1. Then king will either take knight or go over here. Then goes over here, looks very suspicious because we can even start like this. And the king is mated, so that's a good start. So after we go over here, has to take the knight. So queen e1, king takes knight, bishop f4. At that point, they just basically have to push the pawn and get mated, right? So all right, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Sounds very good. Okay, now bishop takes and mate, right? If we take with the pawn, then there's the other thing. So I mean then we free a square, so we can bishop. Okay, go. I mean, I could have just looked and made sure that it was made, but just in case, I also wanted to check in the chat that that was the sequence, so that they don't play a move thinking it's made and then it's not made, which would be tragic. Okay, we are in check in this one. So yeah, great solving, by the way, Liam. Great solving there. And we didn't go for a draw. Let's go. But wait, no, that wasn't the one where Tite Radical said that we had to go for a draw. That was the previous one. Why is the 50 puzzle so much easier than the 70 puzzle? The difference is unreal. On the 70 puzzle? Yeah, I mean, like 70 puzzle is, I mean, 50 puzzle being easier than 70 puzzle makes sense. Well, makes a lot of sense. Like, so 70 is, of course, like far higher rated technically than the 50th puzzle. 50th puzzle. Yeah. Let's see what you guys. Okay, let me see what the new puzzle is. So yeah, we're in check. So either bishop blocks or we just move king. If we move king back, then at the very least we're getting skewered. So probably not that. So it's going to be either moving here or here, or blocking here with a bishop. If block here with a bishop, then there's another check over here. So maybe not blocking with a bishop. If we go like over here, then there's this. And then it seems like we're starting to dance around with the queen. Doesn't seem to take us anywhere to start like that. So maybe over here. Then if the queen checks us, then we go over here and then we go over here again. Maybe. Like, I mean, then we would be hiding our king. Well, this is only intuitively. Again, like I'm being very, very lazy with the calculations. Very, very lazy. Like I'm just not feeling like calculating anything, which is not a good sign. I mean, well, I mean, it's okay if I'm just doing puzzles casually with everyone, but if I were to like play an actual game like this, like the lazy mentality of not wanting to calculate anything is not a good one to have, definitely. So yeah, I think intuitively, I think King D3. Well, not so intuitively. I mean, with the slightest bit of calculation that I just did. Um, King H1, Queen D2, mate. Wait, what? Did I blunder a mate? Goes over here. Oh, pfft, never mind. Yeah, so I didn't calculate very well there. Shoot. So yeah, King D3 definitely not that. So yeah, good job, Gary Stevens, with that refutation. So is it King? Is it Bishop blocks actually? No, if Bishop blocks, we're getting cooked absolutely. Because I mean, after this, then there's something like this hitting the rook and stuff, and well, then and hitting this, and I don't know. Like it's seems bad. So just by discarding, then maybe King F3. Is it? I don't know. You guys let me know. I suppose the instinctive move is Bishop F2. King D1 and King D3 lose to Queen D2. Wait, King D1. King D1 also is a skewer, so just anything back I discarded because of the skewer. Like I mean, Queen here and then takes, and doesn't look like we're getting to a good place. I mean, best we can hope for is a draw at that point. But yeah, I mean, Queen D2 also. Queen D2 just simply made so so better. But I mean, just the fact that we're getting skewered should be enough. But yeah, apart from that, we're getting mate in one. You're right about that. King E1 and King F1 are probably draws to Queen H1. Yeah, and King F3 loses to G4. Oh, there was a mate there too. Jesus. G4. Damn, pawn mate. So yeah. So it has to be Bishop F2 just by discarding. So alright, I just play Bishop F2. Okay, and now what do we do? Uh, Now we have to play somewhere with maybe King of One now. I mean, King D1 doesn't look so bad either. But well, I mean, there's going to be something like this coming afterwards. But we're also like, if they don't start with a check, then we're also bringing this queen in, or teaming up with queen and rook and like starting something. Probably first bring the we can, yeah. If the queen doesn't stay on this diagonal, we can bring the queen in here. If the queen stays in the diagonal, obviously we can't do that. But I mean, we might be able to like give a check to the king and then bring the queen in another way, like check here, and then when the king moves, then going to one of these light squares to give a check, and then we slowly bring the queen. So I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying. This one, King F1. If Queen H1 we block, but we're still losing. King F1, King F1 now. I like King D1. I don't normally. Okay. So King F1, King F1. There you go. All right. Now we got checked. I don't know. Like we have to go here or here. One of these moves. Let's see. If we go over here, is there a refutation like right away? I mean, I assume the move is probably this one. Like intuitively, I think. Oh wait, if we go over here, there's another knight check. I don't know if it does anything, but there is a check. If we go over here, there's no knight check. And are we out of queen checks? No, we're not out of queen checks. We got checked like this. So maybe we just allow the knight check. We just go like this. And then if knight checks over here, we just go like that, I guess. No, or maybe here. I mean, maybe here and here if the knight moves. Or maybe here there. No, here directly this. And yeah, it doesn't look great. Doesn't look great if that. So I think, yeah, I think probably this one. But I don't know. Like again, I'm I've been saying nonsense all day, so I don't know. King G1, King G2, and we get checked by Queen E4. Yeah, exactly. King G1, Knight F3, King G2. There are no more checks. Yeah, I was thinking along those lines too. Okay, it goes over here. So now we finally get time to start checking ourselves. So maybe we go over here. King moves. Do we have something? Check over there. King can also go here. Start like this. Boom. Okay, intuitively, I suppose we do start like this, but I still don't know the continuation. Oh, moving in, baby. Definitely liking Queen H8. All right. When you guys fully like it, let me know, and I play it. But yeah, I do think it's going to be that because I don't see much else that we can do, honestly. Okay. This smell is working nicely today, so I'll play Queen H8. Yeah, that's the end of the puzzle. Great job, you guys. Okie day. What do we have here? Like, do we have this? Bishop takes, threatening to go over there with simply mate, and if queen takes, then we boom. And we got the queen for a rook and a bishop. Although we have basically nothing left. Yeah, we have two minor pieces to go with the queen. So a queen and two minor pieces versus rook and rook should be absolutely fine. So I think bishop takes pawn, right? Like, it looks magnificent, to be honest, to go bishop takes pawn. Really liking queen h8? Okay, great. Queen e7 says, queen e7. Oh, okay, queen e7 threatening mate with a rook. Okay, that's an alternative. I think bishop takes is much more forcing though, so I'm liking bishop takes pawn. Because honestly, what do they do about bishop takes pawn? Like, I mean, the king is confined suddenly, they don't have much to do they? King don't get, and pawn g3. If pawn g3, oh, okay, pawn g3, you're right. Pawn g3, you still bishop takes pawn, I guess. Bishop takes pawn if pawn g3, and you're still threatening to pin the rook, and you're still threatening to potential. Well, I mean, you already got two pawns, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good already, but I mean, probably that will not end there for them. They have to first of all defend the queen. So I think bishop takes pawn still. I'm with you, bishop f2. If we take pawn with bishop, he can take our rook. We aren't threatening mate anymore. No, we're not threatening mate, but we still have the rook guarded by the queen. Yeah, I'm definitely going bishop takes pawn. Yeah. Let's go. Boom. Okay, took over there, so we pin the queen and win it, right? Like, I mean, I don't see anything else, and that's why I was playing it, so there we go. So yeah. We get one more, guys. Let's go. This rook would be hanging if this queen weren't here, but the queen is there, bothering us. If we move the rook and give check, this rook is no longer under attack, but neither is this one. Wow. This is crazy because I literally don't see anything in this position. I mean, that doesn't come as a shock to to many of you, but to me it does come sort of as a shock, to be honest. Because I mean, in other positions, it's like maybe I'm not finding like there's some fine tuning of ideas or something. But I mean, I see like some things floating in the air. But if you give me this position and you don't tell me it's a puzzle, then I might just play some random move. I don't know. Like I mean, it's smell is not working. I should consult the doctor. I should ask them to replace my nose with something like this or something. Um, I don't know what to do here. I mean, I'm guessing it's going to start probably with. Well, I don't even have a guess, to be honest. Yeah, well, I do have sort of. Like I mean, it probably is going to be either here check or here takes, because those are the two forcing moves that I see that have some meaning attached to them. Because I mean, like attacking the queen with any pawn means just they take the pawn with check, and I don't see what we're doing there. So or or is it that there's nothing? Like if we attack the pawn, queen like this, queen takes, because if pawn takes, then we're just grabbing rook for free. I mean, yeah, I mean for free, yeah, because there's no mate afterwards or anything. I mean, obviously. So here, if they take like this, then we go here. Then the queen, in order to keep defending that rook, has to go back here, and then we go here, and this pawn is protected like this. So then the queen has to abandon this diagonal, and then we're grabbing the rook. So maybe this one is actually the move. Which is a move I looked at first, and then I discarded it completely because I was like, yeah, how can it be this move? But actually, I'm thinking it probably is this move. Like, I mean, in that sequence, it works. Like, I mean, obviously, if they take with a pawn, then we just take over here. If they don't do anything about it, we take over here. No, I mean, sorry. If they don't do anything about it, we take the queen. But I mean, if they like leave it there and don't take and just I don't know move the queen somewhere or something, we take here. And if they grab with the queen, which is the most logical, I would say, then there's this, and then after this there's this, and then no more diagonal for this queen to guard that. So I think that works. Let's see. Oh, you guys already solved it. Let's see. F4, queen F4, G3, queen G5, H4. Yeah, Liam found it like 1,000 years ago, obviously. So, all right. So yeah, F4 definitely. Oh, hello, Silent Shadow. Nice to see you here. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in. Rook d6. I think it's the line with the pawn with f4 that we were just talking about. I believe it's that one. F4. Yeah, f4 definitely. You can't understand Liam's superiority. Yeah, Liam very strong player. So don't feel bad about his solving skills being much faster than ours like most of the time. Don't feel bad about that. Yeah, you the radical are doing really good, my friend. So definitely you're one of the top puzzle solvers here. So here, and yeah, we're about to win a rook. So yeah, great solving, Liam, as per usual. What's under there? What's under what? Oh, do you mean because I look like here or something? Oh no, I don't have anything, to be honest. Absolutely nothing. Like I don't know, maybe I was looking at the keyboard. I have no idea. Like I mean, sometimes I have my sight lost or like looking whatever, you know. Which I suppose is also what happens to Naroditsky, and then they blame him for like having the site lost somewhere. But yeah, I assure you, there's nothing suspicious. If you can believe me. Okay, so if we start like my first candidate move was this one, which is a bow take gambit. So okay, there goes my first candidate move. Like that's the first check I looked at in the whole situation. Um, now that that's out of the question, I don't know what we're doing. Maybe something like bishop attacks rook. Oh wait, we're about to no, we're not about to get mated because we have a queen that guards that. Although the queen could come under fire like very fast by the other rook. What about something? I mean, I'm looking at this one. I'm looking at this, which doesn't just hit the rook. It's like the idea is that if this rook moves, then we have this where they have to do this, and then potentially there will be something with a queen and this rook. Like first of all, if this rook were to move like over somewhere there, well, no, not there because they can still interpose. But the point is, like after this pawn moves, then this queen stands aligned with the king, potentially for a skewer if the rook couldn't like stand in the way. And then secondly, if this rook moves away like this, which is more likely, then we will have this, which would be immediate checkmate if they move it. So if we go over here, actually the rook cannot move over here. One of these two or three squares, because this mate. So that much is clear. Now, if the rook decides to move like over there, then again, they are getting mated. If the rook decides to move over here, then in that case, we may have something like potentially this, 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 this. Ah, yeah, if it interposes, there's a bishop here. What am I saying? If we go over here, interposes, then we take, then we take. Wait, that looks super nice. So if they go over here, takes over there, like, I mean, and if they do decide to take back, then we go over here and we're at the very least getting the queen. So at the end of all of that, we are going to have a queen and a bishop versus two rooks. If that's basically what the line goes like. That seems okay to. I think there's the move, so I'll just die on that hill. I think. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Uh, it's bishop f5. Oh, bishop f5. Hmm. It's with bishop f5. But if bishop f5, you don't have pressure against the bishop once the rook moves. So what if rook e8 in that case? Bishop f5. Bishop at g8 loses to queen e3. Queen e3. Queen e3. I have no idea what queen e3 is, but I do believe you guys that you found it's bishop f5, so I'll just play your move. Okay, you were right. So queen goes over here. Okay, threatening this rook. Now what are we doing exactly? Oh wait, now we can go here with a queen. I don't know if it's good, but I mean we can. Then the king would go over here. And we would be able to go over here. I don't know if any of that does anything, but I mean, I'm just saying that some doors became available. I have no idea what the idea with you guys was after bishop f5, so I don't know what you guys are going to do next. Let's see. Queen d8. So queen d. Okay. Oh, so it was queen d8. Okay. Queen d8. All right. Now what? Sack the rook for no reason. All right. Queen a5. Okay. Queen a5. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, goes over there. Now I truly have no idea what we're doing. So just I'll just keep waiting for instructions. Queen takes queen. Okay. Oh, that was the end of it. All right. Wait. Let me analyze that so that I understand it a little bit. If I don't understand it right away, then well, okay. So bishop g8. What was the problem with it? Queen e3. It was indeed. So queen e3. What's queen e3 doing exactly? Oh, threatening mate. So okay. Um, now we definitely cannot take the rook over there. Okay, and if you go here, then if now they go queen e3, then there's queen d8 still. Wait, in the other line there was no queen d8. Here queen e3, queen d8 here doesn't do anything. Yeah, queen c5. Well, first I need to understand what's going on if we in this line if they go here and we do queen d8. Like queen d8, king c5, queen a5. Okay, king c4, queen a6. Okay, this is getting too complicated. I'll just assume I have no idea why this fails. But let me see how this works now. Um. Okay, here they played queen b3. All right, so queen d8 here, queen a5. Okay, queen b5. Oh, okay, that's a check actually. I didn't see the point the part where it was a check. That's why I kept waiting for instructions. I mean, obviously it was queen takes queen. Like knowing it's a check, it's obvious that it's queen takes queen. But what happens after? Oh yeah, because we are grabbing the rook at the end of everything. Like here, then takes whichever way, then we're grabbing the rook, right? Bishop b6, yeah. So it's basically like, yeah, okay. So basically here we have the same thing. But I was wondering what happened after this. Like after this, I thought we had nothing, and that's why I thought we had to go over here. Like if this, oh, queen h6. Okay, never mind. Like of course. and they can't use this bishop because it's pinned. If they interpose the rook, then we'll just take it because it's pinned. And so king c5 would be the reply. And yeah, we can go from there, but I mean, it's already looking pretty bad for them. Okay, now I think I sort of understand. I still don't understand that part about the queen d8 with a check with a queen e3 and stuff. But yeah, I'll just check that in my own time probably. If I do check that at all. Probably will not ever check that. But yeah, I mean the point is I will continue with the puzzles now because I don't want to bore everyone with me checking the analysis trying to understand. So yeah, great job there, Liam, and everyone else who found it. Let me see who found it first. I think it was Liam. Oh, it was actually underwear. How did you say make me say underwear? Oh, now you made me say underwear. Never mind. Okay, yeah, good one. Good one today. Yeah, that's a fun one. Bishop f5, rook f6, queen e7. Yeah, it was Martin Maryanov was the first one. So sorry I didn't give you the appropriate recognition, Martin. So yeah, great solving there with bishop f5 and silent shadow, and yeah, then Liam and everyone else. Maybe take the queen and then take the rook. Oh, that was in the previous one, right? Because now we can't take any queen, so has to be from the previous one. Rook d1 seems the instinctive move. Let's see. So if we go rook d1, then we are hitting that. Then bishop does protect our rook in the corner, so in the event of something, we have this still protected. So rook d1 does seem like the instinctive move indeed. And probably is the move because I mean, what else can we do? Like, so yeah, I mean, then we are going to have to solve something involving the pawn and the queen, obviously. But rook d1 and bishop takes bishop seems like a no-brainer to start with. Or rook d1 and then rook g8 or something. Rook d1, king g2, bishop takes bishop, gf, king e7. Okay, let's go rook d1. Boom. Okay, now bishop takes bishop. Because I didn't know if we started with bishop takes bishop or rook g8. Those are the two moves that I see that are potentially good. Because I mean, rook g8 is an intermezzo move that can potentially be played. Don't know if we could. Oh no, because if we play rook here, yeah, I mean, well, if I was going to say they can go over here and hit that, but I mean, at the very least, until here we do reach without problems. But yeah, then we would have the problem of this and this both hanging. So yeah, bishop takes bishop then. So bishop takes bishop. F7 and finish 5. Okay, so let's go bishop takes bishop. Bishop takes bishop here. Okay, now we are in Liam's line. GF king e7. King e7. And someone asked, Martin asked, why e7 not just take pawn? Because if king f7, then queen h5. And white wins the rook over here. So, okay, king e7. Now, yeah. Alright, so like I mean, yeah. King e7 makes a lot of sense. Let's go. Boom. Okay, check that's there. Do we block with the bishop? I assume so. Ah, I don't know. I will leave the normal one. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Yes, says Martin. So there we go. Hmm? Off is okay for me. Okay, now we take with the rook naturally because otherwise we're just losing a bishop with check. So yeah, let's take with the rook. There we go. So yeah, great solving again, Liam. And thank you, Martin, for the confirmation there. And Liam. Okay, Jade. That was fast. Let me see. So, okay, Jade. What can they do apart from taking rook? Like, the king would go over here as an alternative. Then they would lose the queen. So at the very least, I mean, if they don't get mate after something like this, which they, oh no, there's something like this loses the queen for us. So no, that's not it. But then we would be able to take the rook, the queen. So here has to take here, and after that, then we would have here check. No wait, here check. They can interpose. So not that. Uh, Seriously, rook h8 is the move. What? Yeah, I'm mega confused because we don't have like another heavy piece to bring. Okay, I'll check. I'll check the line that Liam is giving. Probably he's writing the full line now. Uh oh no, wait. He yeah okay. Bishop h3. Bishop h3 with a skewer. Can the knight move anywhere where it does anything? Doesn't look like it. They could move like the queen to try and. Oh, if they move the queen to try and defend, then in that case the rucksack might actually work. Like if they decide to go over here, for instance, forming a battery here that defends the knight, then well, first of all, we can add another attacker with the rook. But secondly, in that case, maybe the sack would actually work. But yeah, let's. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I would have to calculate it, but I mean, yeah, at the very least, we can add another attacker. So yeah, bishop h3 looks pretty nice, to be honest. Bishop h3 is looking like a good move. Although if we want to just grab a piece, what's wrong with yeah, because later we can go grab this one. We don't need to rush with it. Because I was going to say, like, why don't we just grab this one with the rook back? But yeah, I mean that one we can grab later. So bishop h3 looks good, looks really good. Loses, sorry. Rook h8, okay, yeah. Bishop h3 is right move. Okay, there we go. No worries, Liam. I mean, everyone is allowed to make the wrong move, even you. I mean, to suggest a wrong move at some point. So don't worry. Okay, so now knight blocks, I suppose. Knight block sounds like the way to go because otherwise, even though knight blocks allows for this in the future, which potentially allows this knight to escape, but if we don't do knight blocks, then this is coming, and I mean, at the very least, if not something worse. Probably something worse, actually, because there are two knights to help the queen. So, probably something worse. But if nothing worse, then at the very least, there's this, where the knight is sufficiently defended. Well, not really, because the knight will be pinned to the queen, so it wouldn't work. So, never mind. But, yeah, I think it's knight blocks, right? Because, I mean, otherwise, these two knights are going to help the queen way too much. And probably will end up mated before we can do anything. The rare time Liam suggests the wrong move as started. Yeah. I mean, it was like a snap suggestion. I think he looked at it and he thought, oh, maybe I smell something with this, and he was like, he was he said it in like a split second, but I mean, then he took it back right away. Like by the time he took it back, I had already seen it, so that's why I took a look at it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, he did take it back right away. 92, I should buy a lottery ticket. 92, okay. There we go. Okay, this offering trade. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. Meanwhile, you can tell me with the continuation, Liam. There we go. There we go. We walked a lot today. King takes queen, knight takes queen, bishop takes bishop. Okay. Great job, Liam. And gang, I think Martin also saw bishop h3. Yeah. So good stuff, guys. Now, okay, this check looks very nice. Oh, we are black actually. At first, I thought like I don't know, like for some reason I thought we were going after this king, but actually I saw that this was the opponent's rook. So I mean, it was like I don't know. I had one of those moments where I tried to combine pieces from one side and the other and create a new position in my head. So let's see. I mean, is there any point to giving this check? Because I mean, other forcing. Well, no, there are other forcing moves. Yeah, there are other forcing moves like this one, for instance, threatening to go over here, which looks pretty nice. Then there could be something like this. Probably would be something like this. But then we could start pushing. But no, never mind. Let me see. What happens if this? I mean, obviously they're going to take there. Then we will go here. Then they can check us over here. I know that doesn't look good because I still have this pawn. Oh, if check takes over here and then here. And then if it goes like over here, then we just start pushing. And then if check's over here, then we go over here. And we're just pushing all the way through. I mean, because here, I mean, here, then here, then here. Then we're defending the pawn, then we start pushing. That seems to work. Potentially. I mean, but I don't know. Here goes this other way. Then we just continue pushing. Push over there. You might get checked. Go here. Goes there, go here, something like this. I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying. E3 to start. My line changes depending on what plays. Okay, e3, if king d3, we don't push. We play rook d8, and then we push. Yeah, exactly. That. Yeah. At first, I was looking at push, and then I saw about this one. Okay, so now rook d8, right? Oh, hello, Bob Fisher. That's very, very close to Bobby Fischer. It's not quite because it's not Bobby, it's Bob. And secondly, it's not Fisher with SC, it's Fisher with SH. But still, a really good name for a chess player. No. Yeah, Bobby Fischer in the chat, right? Things got real. So, by the way, thank you, Bob Fischer, for subscribing and joining the chat. Tell my name. My favorite chess player is Bobby Fischer, but I don't want to put the exact name. Yeah, that's understandable, my friend. I was just teasing a little bit. But yeah, my favorite chess player is also Bobby Fischer. So we have something in common apart from the fact that we both like chess. So yeah, great. I have the collection of games by Fischer. Really nice. I have two collections actually of games. Really like the guy. Okay, so I suppose rook takes rook, king takes rook, and then we're going to have to figure something out after here and here. Wait, or do we push? I don't think we push because the rook will defend the promotion over here, and the promotion is going to happen. So we takes, goes here, Promotes. Is there a way that at that point we can achieve a skewer? If we go over here, we check like this. He has to go here, here, or here. But if he goes over here, then where's our skewer? Because, I mean, we can't go over here naturally. So no skewer. Small detail. So I don't know. There's one lesson I've learned. It's always trust Leah. Me too. Oh yeah, E2. He already said E2. Okay, I don't. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. So let's go E2. Okay, E2. Well, now obviously we're promoting, right? Like, I mean, otherwise, what else? So promotion, and that's the end of it. Let me check that a little bit. Like I saw that those were the two potential options, but I wasn't sure about how we would respond to like this. Well, like this, we go here and here. Never mind. Obviously, like skewer, and then we're defending that. So yeah, obvious. Okay, so yeah, great solving there, Liam. Let's go again here. By the way, what time is it? Yeah, it's 8:33. Oh, by the way, I have to install Teams over here. So yeah, well, while you guys look at this, I will install Teams because I'm on a different computer. If I don't install it, then I will not be able to do my usual meeting. You still can see the puzzle, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, wait, it wasn't this. Sorry, I'm silent, but I'm trying to install this thing here. Okay, now I have it up and running. So when the meeting comes, I'll have everything set up potentially. Well, I'll probably have to set up my microphone there, but I mean that's another thing. So all right, let me get back to the puzzle solving and see what you guys came up with. So take and then E2, right. Oh, it's another puzzle now. What country are you from? It's 2:34 a.m. here. I'm from Uruguay, so here it is only 8:36, 8 p.m. So thank you, Martin, by the way, for staying up so late to watch the stream. Very honored by your presence. King E6, says Kirk. That move is wrong in so many ways. King E6. Oh, knight F4, queen D5. Okay, then king E7. Let me see what you guys were saying. So king e6 and knight f4. Okay, let me see. So if king e6, then there is knight f4 is what. Okay, knight f4. Yeah, and you just grabbing the queen. So yeah, king e6 definitely doesn't work. So king e7, 5 a.m. here on my night shift. Oh, hello, Dr. Sagar. Nice of you to subscribe and join us. Thank you for that, and thank you for staying overnight as well. Yeah, 5 a.m. is crazy, really late there. So you guys are all pulling up all nighters. So let's see. King e7. He said. Well, king e7 is impossible because that's just covered by two pieces. So maybe I misunderstood you there. Queen d5. Queen d5. Just grabbing the what looks like a frisbee in the middle. Queen e5. They take over there with the check or with a rook, but probably with a queen. And after they take over there with a queen, we have to go over here. Then we get hit by this, I assume. And the truth hurts. So yeah, I don't think queen d5 works. Oh, Jaya also from India, nice. King e6, king e8, king e6. Wait, I didn't say. I didn't say anything. Well, what do you mean? Trust me. I didn't really say anything. Oh, or do you mean trust you that I should trust you? Wait, am I looking at the right one? Yeah, I'm looking at the right one, right? Yeah. So, if ever I have children, I'll give you my firstborn if I'm wrong about king e6. But so you mean king e6? This? Ah, then king e7. Never you mind. Ugh. That's what you meant, king e7. Like, I'm just, I don't know. I'm brain is not braining, so too tired. Like when you said then king e7 after he said king e6 is wrong in so many ways because for instance this when you said then king e7 I thought like it's not king if it's not king e6 because it fails then let's play king e7 and I was like what is bro trying to do like I mean and I thought that maybe you were as tired as me or something but no actually you meant then afterwards king e7 like then not the like then in the case of after this king e7 and then you're just blocking that so yeah actually that does sound like it is so I'll go with it where is Liam kicker is taking over my spot king e6 looks good okay enough enough said like they say enough said okay so king e7 right I mean otherwise we're losing a queen so why would we do anything else let's go king e7 here. Oh, wait a second. King is... Well, I mean, that's the only thing we can do. Otherwise, we're losing a queen, so we have to do it. But after that, then... a little bit of in a tight spot. I mean, we're going to have to go either here or here. But yeah, I mean, it has to be king e7. So king e7. Now we have to go either here or here. Now, I assume here, so we have a little bit more freedom with our pieces. But I don't know. I mean, that's like not very not the kind of response anyone would expect from puzzle solving. Oh, they can keep checking us. So maybe king e8. King e8 also runs into some checks there, but probably we can deal with them. King e8, e1, no, because knight. King e7 loses to queen e6 and b5, b5. So king here loses to queen here, you said, right? Or what? No, queen e6, never mind. Queen e6. And after queen e6, then we would have to go here. And after that, they would go like there, right? And yeah, that's we're kind of cooked in that case. So all right, so king e8 it is. No, don't worry about it, Martin. It's not about. I mean, it's not a problem if we blunder at all. Oh, don't worry, Doctor Sagar. Don't worry about at all. Like the only one here that's like very much above everyone else's rating, I believe, is Liam, who is honoring us with his puzzle solving skills. But the rest of us, I mean, we are all like we're all like I mean varied levels of decent and above. So don't worry about it, Sagar. You're right. You're right with the rest of the people here, or with a lot of us at least. So don't worry about it. Like 1,000 rating is still very respectable for this channel. Don't worry about it. How can I increase my rating? I get time to play like 2-3 games per day. 2 or 3 games per day is enough. Like what matters to me, in my opinion, is that you actually do that you play and you analyze the games. Like, I mean, and I have played lots of games without analyzing. But the point is, if you really want to improve, the point is you should play and analyze. 2 or 3 games a day is more than enough because, I mean, when you try to do like good analysis of those games, it's going to take you some time. So unless you have like, your whole day to dedicate to chess, 2 or 3 games a day is going to be like already a big task for you when you want to analyze them. If you don't have to analyze them that day, then you can one day play and another day analyze or something like that. But yeah, I mean that's enough. You don't need to play more than that. Think about in the old times, when there was no chess.com, no leeches, like people were still getting better at chess and they weren't playing every single day, I suppose. Well, I mean, maybe some people went to the club and just stay there all day. I don't know. Maybe they'll live there. But in general, I mean, I assume people weren't playing so many games. So 2 or 3 games a day is completely fine. If you can make it like they are at least rapid and not just blitz games, that's even better. But 2 or 3 games with analysis afterwards should be enough to improve a lot. Don't worry. I started from 1,002. Oh, you started at 1,000 already? Damn. Like that's a great starting point, man. Like, I mean, how on earth did you do to start already at 1,000? What time control are you playing? Ah, yeah, you were asking him. King e8. Okay, so yeah, king e8. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it goes over there. So I assume we're going to play king d7 now. Because, I mean, what else? So king d7, right? Like, I mean, otherwise we're like sort of repeating the position. Or losing a queen. So yeah. Okay, so king c8, I suppose. Otherwise, again, we're repeating the position or losing a queen. Well, we also have king c7. So king c8 or king c7? Oh no, king c7 loses a queen to this. So it has to be king c8. Yeah, it has to be king c8. Wait. We came from king e7 at some point, right? Yeah, I mean, it has to be king c8, but I'm going to wait for you guys to confirm it just in case. Because I don't know, like maybe I'm missing something and I don't want to miss something. King c8, okay. There we go. Okay, well, now it takes. Alright, great stuff, guys. Pretty well done. Good solving there, Liam and Kirk and the Radicaling gang. Oh yeah, 2100 now. Damn, that's really good. Yeah, I mean, you played in tournament the other day, Jaya. Yeah, I saw that you were over 2000 rating. Yeah, we have a queen that's under attack. We have a rook that's under attack. Everything is under attack. I don't know what's going on here. Are we going to sack a bishop and then somehow make something happen? I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's up. The rook is hanging with check even. So, um, but yeah, truth hurts. It's incredible that we have black to move here. I can't believe that we actually have something here. Must be something really crazy because I mean, who would think that black has something here? It's just incredible. Truly unbelievable. Oh, by the way, Sagar, you said how can you increase your rating apart from playing? I mean, yeah, like again, I mean, analyzing the games, I would say, is the first thing. Secondly, by doing puzzles like we're doing now, even if you do community puzzles like we're doing now, like I mean, that helps you a lot. So just tune into a stream. Like I just throw in a commercial, and apart from doing puzzles, like in all seriousness, which you should do because I mean, tactical awareness is very important. Uh, yeah, I mean, analyzing your games is the most important. So analyzing games, doing puzzles, I'd say that's where it's at. Then I would have to take a look at your specific games in order to give you like a better opinion on what I think you are currently struggling with. Um, so for that, for giving you a good a more educated assessment, I would have to take a look at your games specifically. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Surely just queen a2. Queen a2, queen takes rook, king f7. We are up tons of material. Oh wait, I didn't even see the fact that we were up material. Wait, what? I thought we were cooked because I saw all of our pieces on the back rank. But you're right, we were up some material, weren't we? I mean, we were up exactly one rook, so we're not up tons of material. We are. Oh no, wait, we were up one minor piece and a rook. So yeah, we can definitely part ways with a rook and still be up material. Um. Hmm. I think we need a GM to solve this. It looks like black is completely losing. I mean, it looks pretty bad for black, but yeah, I hadn't really looked at the fact that we were actually up material. Yeah, so Kirk is right. Actually, we are up material, even though I mean we have all the pieces like basically on the starting squares, but I mean we are up material, so we can afford to lose the rook and no problem. So probably it's going to be something that involves losing the rook. But I don't know where we are going to move that queen, that being the case. I even took a look at queen takes rook, but I mean, queen takes rook sounds horrendous because they take the rook still and then they take our queen, so that would be way too much giving to them. So it has to be something by moving the queen somewhere, as was mentioned. Moving the queen someplace, somewhere over the rainbow. Well, not tons, but enough material. Queen a2 to defend bishop on a6 after queen takes rook. King f7, queen a7. Okay, makes some sense. Makes some sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Because, yeah, queen a7 will come with check, so probably will come. So I believe you. Let's go for it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you were right. Now let's see how we get out of this. Like now they are trying to open lines for their pieces, and we still have everything on the starting squares. If we take that pawn, then we get forked by the bishop, and we lose a queen. So definitely we cannot take that pawn. That's one thing we can't do. We also cannot push the pawn for the same reason. So we cannot touch the pawn. That pawn, we cannot touch it. We can do like other things. Also, we cannot like leave the king over there and wait for the pawn to get taken and then take because we get forked or pinned. So it's going to be potentially like a move with another piece that's not well, I mean that pawn we cannot move it. Like that's the only conclusion that they have drawn so far from the position is that the pawn we cannot take it. I mean we cannot move it. Knight f6. Okay, if we play knight f6, we are blocking this line, so that looks good. If pawn takes, then we're going to just move the king away. And if they give us like this check after we go here, then we are able to block like that. So I suppose that's basically point. Well, no, because if they go over here, then they still have that. So okay. Knight f6. If takes over here, what are we doing? Because I mean, if we go over here, then this is this and the king covers. Never mind. King covers if we take over there with the king. So actually, after this, we just take over there and the king is covering. So no worries. So okay. Ah wait. Well, also a knight f6 would a knight would cover there. So okay, knight f6. Let's go for it. Knight f6. Okay, it takes over here, so we take that pawn, right? Otherwise, we're getting absolutely cooked. I think. So just king is just king takes pawn. King e7 was precisely the thing I was saying that will get us cooked. So king takes pawn. After pawn takes pawn, queen takes pawn. Ah, queen takes pawn, check. Never mind. I didn't even see the queen being able to take that pawn. That's how bad it is for me right now. So yeah, great job, you guys. Great job, Liam and everyone else. Actually, I should give the credit for the first part of the puzzle to Kirk, was it? Kirk, yeah. So Kirk gets the credit for starting the solution of that one. So great job there, Kirk, and great job, Liam, and everyone else as well. Let me see, what time is it? Oh, okay. Still, we have time. I think the person I have the meeting with will arrive in like 20 minutes or so. So that's when I'll be ending the stream. Okay, so puzzle number 61. And still, we only have one strike, which I got by playing recklessly. Bishop takes rook. Bishop takes rook. Knight takes rook. Then we would just push the D pawn. Then they can give us a check with like knight f6. No, like something like king f7, I suppose, and we are still threatening the mate. And we're also threatening to like check over there and then take the knight with the queen, and then like we are pretty much doing fine, I think. So bishop takes rook does sound good, to be honest. Does sound like the way to go. Bishop takes rook, and then after knight takes rook d5, I suppose. Bishop takes rook. Will you be back after? No, I won't be back because this meeting is kind of runs until very late, so I will not be back after that. After that, I'm pronouncing like terribly. So yeah, I won't be back afterwards, but we'll be here tomorrow in the more usual times. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be until later, probably, and probably also from a later time than today, I suppose. But yeah, on Saturdays I always leave early, and I also try to start early if possible. Bishop takes rook, and if knight takes bishop, then we push d pawn after d6. Yes, okay. So let's go. Bishop takes rook. Okay, so d5, right? So now d5. Oh, d takes c. D takes c. Obviously, if they take with a queen, then we're grabbing a free. No, we're not grabbing a free knight. If a queen takes, then we're just mating with a queen. If queen takes queen, then we take with a rook, and we're threatening mate and also threatening the knight. So yeah, that seems like super good, honestly. So d takes we take c pawn. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, gave us that check. So we have only one move, right? No, we have this move technically, which runs into this. And, well, no, that runs into worse. Runs into this. And then the king would have to go, like, back, basically. So, okay. Well, we go king d7, right? King d7? Then if knight checks us, then we keep running away, like something like this, I suppose. King d7. Okay. Okay, checked us. Now we go king c8, I suppose. No, not king c8, because otherwise we wait. Or yes. Yes, king c8. Or king c6. King c6 could also be. Because if queen checks, then we can just block with queen d6. Maybe king c6? Because if king c8, queen d8, king d8. Well, I mean, it should still work. I don't know. I don't know which of the two. What? Rookie 1. What are you talking about? We're in mate. I mean, we're in check. We can't mate. We're in check, bros. King C6. Um, what a beautiful move. Okay, King C6. King C6. There we go. All right. So yeah, great job, you guys. Let me check 1 second what happened after King the other way, because I mean, when I looked at it, I mean, granted, again, I'm looking at this very lazily, but I didn't see what's wrong with this one. Okay, we're still like, we still have a huge advantage here. There's bishop. Oh, there's bishop g5. Bishop g5 is the problem. Okay, so they get an exchange. So yeah, it's well, we have a huge advantage, but it's not over. But that's the difference. Like if we go over here, there's nothing like that. Again, queen f6, queen d6, right? Queen d6, yeah, queen d6, and pawn takes. Or king d6. Pawn takes also works. And yeah, now they have to deal with a mate. So they go like here. Okay, and then wants to land on the second rank. I mean, obviously at this point we have two rooks against the two pieces. So, all right, understood. Let's go with the next one. So great job, you guys. Let me see who was first to solve that one. It was the Radical. So great job to the Radical, and great job Liam and Kirk and everyone else as well, and Martin. Okay, King C6 was from a previous one. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, this is what we got now. 62. King D7, G3. G3 loses to Queen F2. G3, Queen F2. Yeah, Queen F2 looks kind of bad there. Queen D7. Queen D7 hitting the Rook. Then I mean, admittedly, they are going to either move the Rook, or move the Queen to defend the Rook, or just simply take this other Rook. So what happens in all of those situations? Like, for instance, if you go over here and let's say they just take over there. This comes with check, so never mind, then you would take there. So taking here doesn't work. So for a scratch that, that doesn't go. But what if they like go over here, for instance, or I don't know, go somewhere. I suppose at that point we take over here, and then we're threatening to checkmate, right? So yeah, Queen D7 looking good. Same situation now because we can take Rook with check. Yeah. So yeah, Queen D7 looking good. Queen D7 looking good. But after queen d7, rook f8, what do we do exactly? Maybe rook f3? Because rook c7, I'm not sure that's much at that point. Well, I mean, it is a fine looking move, but the point is, if queen leaves the back rank, then queen f7, queen f2, sorry, queen g1 is kind of a real threat. So after queen d7, like rook f8, then what would be the continuation there? Follow up with queen e3 defending. Queen e3. Hello, Nick. Welcome back to the channel. Nice to see you here. Queen d7, rook f8, rook e3. Okay, I'll go queen d7 then. Okay, took over there, so we take here, we take there, right? Like, I mean, not much else to do. If I'm wrong about this, then I'll just quit chess. Except not really. Okay, there we go. So yeah, great job there. Great job, Kirk, and great job, Liam. Huh? No? Okay, so puzzle 63. Would be nice if this pawn didn't exist, so we could just take the rook. Oh wait, we're black. It wouldn't be nice if this pawn didn't exist. So okay, let me see. We're black here. We're black. So they are about to promote this one. And we are about to promote this one. So we take here, king takes, then we either push or promote. If we promote, then rook takes, king takes here, and it's a draw. So probably not that, but here, here, and here, and we still have this. Then rook has to stop the pawns. King is not in time to stop the pawns. If rook sacks itself for this one, we take over here. King goes over here. It's too late. We can keep pushing all the way to promotion, and we promote. So I suppose rook takes pawn, king takes pawn, and pawn push. I mean, this pawn push. Yeah, can you vote for my rook d1 move, please? Rook d1. Oh, rook d1. Wait, rook d1, and so you allow the promotion for the opponent? So you go rook d1, they promote over here, then you go over here, skewering, you take over there, and then you just, the opponent is under attack again, so they either grab your rook over here and allow you to get a queen, or keep monitoring this pawn and you just promote and you have a rook. So yeah, rook d1 looks really good, bro. Like yeah, don't worry, you don't need Liam to vote for your move in order for me to play it. That move looks really nice. I think you may be right. You may be right. Oh, Liam says let's go for rook d1. So you don't need Liam to vote for your move, but if Liam does vote for your move, then I mean, yeah. That's the move. So, okay, well, now we skewer over here, take, and then we promote. I mean, if it's not that, then, well, the proof that it's that, it's that chess.com played this joke about promoting to a rook. If they didn't under promote, then, you know, might give you a chance to actually like see think that there is something else. So now we promote first and then push. Like they takes. Yeah, this king is not in time to catch this one. So we just promote here, right? A1 queen. I almost play knight there. All right, so yeah, great job there, Kirk. And thanks, Liam, for giving him your vote, confirming the move. So yeah, great stuff, great stuff. Yeah, Kirk, you're a really good puzzle solver, man. Like we always talk about Liam, but I mean you're also super good at this. And of course, we have lots of others like very good solvers in the chat. I mean, I know you guys that you're good. Was just giving some credit to Kirk because he has been absolutely on fire, and so felt like deserved some recognition there. So let's see. Rook takes pawn e5, 96. Um, yeah, Rook takes pawn on e5. I don't think so immediately because I mean the bishop takes or knight takes. I mean knight takes probably if that happens. Like the knight that's currently sort of under attack, like would be just taking back. So rook e5, if that's what you meant, I don't think so, Martin. Let's see, 96. 96. Forking rooks. And yeah, the thing is that this rook is not really defended by this because the pawn is pinned to the queen. So like it's not like we're just going to win an exchange because in that case, why aren't we just taking the knight, right? But if we go over here, actually the point is that this is not really guarded. And if they simply decide to like move this the rook somewhere or deal with it in some capacity, and we take the other rook, we are still hitting this knight. So 96 is looking good, honestly. Oh, hello, assassin. Thanks thanks for joining us and subscribing to the channel. Knight g4 is nothing move, falls to 96. Who's at knight g4? I don't believe anyone said. Ah, you mean knight g4 was the move played? Yeah. Rook e5, knight f7, fork, king and queen. Rook e5. No, but they are not going to grab with the queen there. They have. I think you're missing the fact that they have this piece and this piece looking at that. I mean, yeah, if after this they went here, absolutely you would get this, and like I mean, if you could predict the future and your opponent was actually going to do this, then you would absolutely be winning after it. But the point is, after this, they can at the very least take like that. So that's the problem. That is the problem. So let me see. Knight f7 says assassin. Knight f7 right away. Knight h5 looks fancy. F3 g4. 96 is correct. Okay, I'll start with 96 because I do. I mean that does look good. Knight f7, I don't think that works, guys, because knight f7, you guys are forgetting that they can just take with a rook. Because, I mean, yes, I mean, it looks like a nice fork in principle. Not to mention the fact that actually, like, don't forget that winning an exchange for us wouldn't be much, because, I mean, we were about to, like, get a knight. So, well, I mean, no, never mind. Like, I mean, yeah, if we were to grab the rook, like, I mean, then we would still be hitting the knight. So yeah, but which was the point with 96 actually. But the point is after knight f7 they can just grab with this one. So yeah, I'll go 96, and I hope Kirk is right. So yeah, he is right. But thanks for all the suggestions. It's really nice that we get a lot of participation and lots of options. Getting a lot of options for like gives us a really good chance that that someone is going to have the right one. So that's pretty good. Okay, so Rook took what? Rook took a pawn over here. So I'm guessing we just grab the Rook with the pawn, right? And then if Bishop takes, we just move away like King G1. He takes Rook. Yeah. Okay, and now King G1. I mean, well, it's the only move, right? Yeah, well, unless we want to give them the queen, is the only move. So I'll just play it. There we go. So yeah, great job there, Kirk, and great job everyone. Thanks for thinking about the different options that we could go for. And great job, Kirk, again for finding the winning move. Okay, we do have this. Then they can block over here. And we have basically nothing, so probably not that. If we go over here, is there like a realm where we're actually winning something? Oh wait, actually after this, knight blocks. Do we have like... Oh no, we don't have bishop moves because this bishop has to keep guarding this, otherwise we're getting absolutely destroyed. Okay, I'll check the chat. As usual today. um Rook takes knight, bishop takes rook. Queen g3. Queen g3 and 97. Queen g3 and 97. So if knight blocks, 97 protecting this, or protecting that. Then they could land with this other rook over here. Not sure if that does anything for them, but technically they could. Not sure if that does anything for them. Well, I mean, probably not with this one, because then there would likely be something with our queen. Okay, I don't know. So you guys sure about the queen g3? Queen g3, knight g2, and knight h6. Yes, g8 is coming. Queen e6, then queen takes pawn on e5 and protect the pawn. Queen well, queen e6 is impossible, but maybe maybe you mean another one. Maybe you mean queen d6. Yeah, you probably meant queen d6, then take over here and protect this. So that I mean that could be, I don't know. Like I mean, I still feel like we probably are aiming for a little bit more than grabbing the pawn. But let's see. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. So I mean, it would be a thing to consider queen d6 in here, Martin. So could be a thing to consider. Now let's look at the other line that that a lot of people are voting for. Queen g3. Then if goes over here, then knight h6. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'll go to the bathroom and be right back. Huh? No, you shouldn't try. You shouldn't try. Don't do that. All right, I'm back. So, let's see. Also, let's see if yeah, my appointment didn't show up yet, so I'm still here. You guys probably solved all of that already. Let's see. Queen G3 is correct, then Knight G2 and then Knight H6. Yes, Knight H6 is better than this because Knight G4 idea is exactly what I was thinking. I think that's a thumbs up. Said hi. Yeah, that's yeah. I guess that's a thumbs up because it is YouTube. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell which finger is going up. But yeah, that looks like a thumbs up. Yeah, Kirk. Queen six, queen h7, queen seven. Okay, so queen e6, right? No, queen g3. Wait, no, queen e6 is what Martin's saying. Queen six, queen seven. Yeah, Miss King Martin, what? Much kilo B. I have no idea what that means, but thanks Khan for subscribing and tuning in. Martin, do you mean queen e3 first move, right? That look poor number reversed assassin man splatter must have been full. Yeah, well, it wasn't the bladder, and that's all I'll say. But yeah, queen g3, 100% mate. Okay, let's go queen g3. Queen g3. Queen g3. Okay, there now knight h6, right? You guys are still going with knight h6, followed by knight h6. Okay, there we go. Knight h6, as mentioned by Kirk and Nick. Now what? Now knight g4, I suppose. Was kind of the idea. Wait, if knight g4, then rook f3 maybe. Oh no, because we still have if rook f3, we still have this, and then that something. No, wait, that and just mate would be. So yeah, knight g4. No, like knight covers this. So I mean, if some. Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't be mate because they will go here. But then after they go here, they will go here, and yeah, like we would go there. So yeah, knight g rook f3 would definitely not work. So knight g4, I guess. Knight g4. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, it goes over there. Okay, so I wasn't so wrong that that was the move to watch out for, and that came to me very silently. So I feel pretty proud of at least finding the reply that the opponent would play. So we go over here, goes over there, go over here, has to go here, then goes here, right? I'm guessing. Queen h2, queen h1, queen g2. Okay, that's the end of it. So great solving, you guys. I believe it was Kirk the first one to come up with it. Let me see. Yeah, it was Kirk. So Kirk and Nick. So Nick first came with 97, but then Kirk polished that idea with knight h6, and Nick agreed, and yeah, and you guys agreed on the knight g4. So yeah, great job, Kirk. Great job, Nick. Great job, Liam, and everyone else. And okay, now let's see what's up with this one. Oh, my appointment showed up. So actually, if you guys want to check this one in your own time, feel free to. and then tomorrow we will continue with more puzzles. Now I do need to go. So yeah, thanks to everyone that tuned in. My apologies if I seemed a little bit too tired. Like, I mean, I know I wasn't very energetic, but yeah, I was feeling tired today. I mean, not because of this, because of like real life, but yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream regardless. We had nice puzzles and great people in the chat as always, participating in the solutions and bringing their good vibes. Vibes, I should say. I mispronounced that. Like, kind of hard for Spanish speakers to pronounce VMB in English. So many times we get that wrong, even after many years of practicing. So anyway, thanks to everyone that tuned in. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And hope to see you on the next one. Like, tomorrow I'll be streaming until later, potentially. Maybe start later, but I mean, I will stream until later. Like, I will stream at my usual time tomorrow. On Saturdays, like I always say, I have this appointment, this lesson. So that's why I go earlier. So yeah, take care of all of you. Thank you, Liam, and yeah, thanks everyone for participating here and solving. Have a good one, everyone.